so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. Looking for this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's...
Let's go.
That brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's Henry on the counter. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. And it's not just these quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Running back sets in motion. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Williams from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens nearly bring it back for a pick 6, but he is tackled at the very last moment. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
Better go so down.
So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Luke for the point after. It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he charges through the ceiling for a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now Williams. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down. Here's Swift. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass ball in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What is up?
They go with Mononga here. And he's going to manage about about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. 2nd down now. They need 7. To the ground. It's Manunga. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Fourth down, Williams. That's a cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Bears first down.
In the red zone on 1st. Well, we put way too much on that one, Gronk. Over the end zone and out.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 1-score game before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Gronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Well, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Machine Ali on the return. He brushed him off with ease. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First down. Here's Lamar. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Brought in right side by Moore. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
To throw, Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Williams again. Cut near the goal line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Snowy Webb, no problem from that point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Surgical.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Surgical.
Ali to return it.
Net, I missed it.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him
Surgical in the
inside
fucking
the
building,
30.
man. It ain't just anybody, man. Stop playing me, man.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. One last play before the break. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he stepped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchdown.
Put the glasses on in the second half. Put the glasses on. Put the glasses on in the second half. We're gonna apply more pressure. I want this more.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw for Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Has some room to work. He's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
13.
Jackson throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Blackwell now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw left side finds Burton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Bears jump in front now by 5. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Ali to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Lamar off to play fake. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the gun, a run for Henry. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as the short completion would.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Play action now with Jackson. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on third. Has his man cut by Andrews. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Another run for Henry. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Pete. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They've got a man in motion. To the air on third and long. Likely's got it right side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Watch out, Rick.
Running once more with Henry.
Go.
And he only manages one. A couple of defenders there and bring him down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter.
Bears 24.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Undone with it. And Snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To throw is Williams. That's complete. Mack Med. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Running behind center with Swift. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Puts him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Williams from the gun. That's more on the quick slant. And he runs into the 25 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now it's Manunga. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now run it with Manunga. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw by Williams. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I make him get it. I can put it in my hand.
And now they face second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
All still sitting on that 14-yard line. Here comes second and 10. To throw, Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you
go to bed.
yourself.
Third and 6 for them to figure out.
All right,
now.
come right now.
Back to throw it. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never
Hey, how did the Bears play?
This one's been
just like I said, huh?
And now
I ain't watched the game.
Are you watching the game? On that other sideline.
What happened?
You missed. You got. I want you to watch it yourself. Watch the highlights and tell me.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot at him.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first and 10, it's Henry. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. That's run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
I ain't hear him.
Here he is to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Ravens first down.
He'll look to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
Setting up to pass. Throw caught at the 6. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Anybody got net?
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Got net.
Fielded at the 7.
Ain't gonna work. Got
To
net.
the second
Got
one,
net,
just
TBL?
beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
You gotta score a touchdown now. You can't score a touchdown now. They were gonna stop now. You play the hell again, B2.
Pistol snap to
And I'm
Jackson.
mad about the Bears losing.
Hopkins making the grab downfield. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On first down, Jackson.
Oh, it's a big pick.
Away, and that's going to be
Should be a
incomplete.
pick.
Defender
Should
there.
be a pick,
Brings up
man.
second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing again is Lamar. Trying to push deep downfield.
50 stars.
Could
Good
be,
game.
folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears make
Good
the
game,
play
man.
that should win them this game.
Good game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just
Wanna go get that.
turnovers, but really add to
I wanna go
Oh,
get
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
I wanna go get that. Yeah, off my field. Go ahead, send it, DBL. Miss Stacks. Fuck that shit. Damn it, man, we're running like that? Damn.
Man in motion. Williams drifting. Searching for space. Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You're ready, Matt.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he edges forward. He gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 75 yards. And the Raiders go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Bears nothing. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the Bears first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now they'll shift things around.
First down, Bears.
On play action, here's Williams. On the up, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To the air, Williams. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now look at this. Big game, but fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop. See, when you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want to repeat of their first drive.
I'm eating for dinner.
Now it's Smith. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Deontay Thornton, 37 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 to the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality.
We're going to win this game.
Don't go get after some guys.
We're going to win this game. It's our
ready to
fault.
play to me.
Bad
They
start.
look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
You can't fuck with this.
Here's Smith. And it is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
He's going to win this game, bro. He's not going to win this game.
Good defensive call
Too much
right
time.
there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First time picked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who works to work his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first down, it's Genty.
You got work tomorrow, DBM?
This play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
You say yeah?
No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he
Are you
makes
off
that
tomorrow?
stop look easy. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Gino. Now he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Carlson now to have the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Bears nothing. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hypocritical. Folks do no more themselves.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though, but thank you, Dr. Yard. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And a solid run down inside the 30. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
18 on the play. First down.
Here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Roma Dunze. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
Good job, Matt. Good job, Matt.
It's good.
Good job.
The lead to 21-7.
I think the DBL thing you trying to run, Matt. DBL.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
I need his stick. I need his stick. You get his stick.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
I'm out here, DBL.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
You see a difference now.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on
And
the
it.
first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on
It's
skates.
going to be a big turn on DBL.
Because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. 13X, 13X.
Gino now to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
I'm gonna win the game. I can stop him. I know how to stop him.
To kick it away is Carlson. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to bring it out kind of costs him one as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Zacchaeus here, hauling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
A gain of 12. And the Bears
working out of the gun, Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throwing again here, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to get 7 out of these before being taken down at the 27. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
27-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they've got it inside the 10 and the 8. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker. Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Max Crosby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this
What's up,
first
man?
half.
You score.
So
I'm going to score. You're going to see.
First half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
I'm going to score and win this game. You got to name it to make on before.
That's a game plan that they've
Who
had
are
so
you?
far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland, a 20-yard touchdown.
You know why they call me surgical. You know why they call me surgical.
And it pays off with 6.
Looking like Ken Williams out there.
Try for Santos. It's up and good.
DBL, you know how I am, DBL. Man can keep himself in this game.
After the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline.
I like that, man. I like that, man.
Impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now. Because
I like that, man.
they just
Make
had a
him work.
touchdown answered by a
Make
drive
him
of
work.
double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They'll be out of bounds, been able to get it up past the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
All right.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Smith. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and 2.
Check 59, cover.
Now Smith. It's complete to Lockett. That's a loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Carlson down to have the extra point. He's been a busy man. 5 for 4 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now we're going to get a stoppage.
Okay, what you want, Nancy? What you want?
On the field.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the
Man, you should know I want to eat, dude.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up after everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So from 135 all the way over to the other, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Williams looking to do it himself. This is intercepted. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand. Good starting field position for the Bears. They come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And from right side here, complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 9. Now Smith.
Not today. Not today.
Looking deep downfield.
Not today. Not today.
Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good second down. That'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
God, that shit got to stop.
Smith now to throw.
Good job,
And
y'all.
that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith.
Good job,
It's
defense.
incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Got 3 timeout left, man. Ready? You know timeout watching.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Yeah, man.
And the Raiders have got him. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the gun, here's Williams. And on the left sideline, out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They're in 17. Cause on fire.
That means they'll need to
What we gonna do? Cause on fire. What we gonna do?
3rd down.
I gotta make a move.
Back to throw. Williams.
Come on, Madden.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna put him up.
They'll go. Here's Williams. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bears first down. And it is a good letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
That boy Mack Med is nasty. He will make that play. He will make that play into Mack Med.
To the air.
You know that.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Right, the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Williams looking to do it himself, and he will slide to a halt at the end of that one. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Big ain't gonna do nothing. Big ain't gonna do nothing, man. Don't slow us down. We need a touchdown. Can't just go need a touchdown. He hurt his feelings. Can't stop me. Multiple choice, DBL.
Williams now. A final shot before break. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Rome Odunze. As time expires in the first half. And the Bears get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. Santos with the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the
I'm tough, DBL. I'm tough. All this ball halftime. Shit chain like shit stain, DBL.
Going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get the sack beyond the 15-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break. You're going to continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
It's a pickup of 6.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. And he'll find the open man. It's DJ Moore. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Williams loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Up the middle, it's Genty. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty, 39 yards. And the Raiders are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll take this and run. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he's brought down. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
This defense started a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Back to throw again. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Touchdown, Bears! Luther Burden, 40 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Michael Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos, to kick this one away.
Oh my God!
Able to get this out to
I
the
thought he
25.
was, man.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack in the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, hey. Middle. 390%.
Now it's Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
397.
They are going for it. It's Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Is a turnover on downs.
Running is Menunga. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10.
The Raiders' 32-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They get 10 more.
DBL.
That'll be enough for another
Third
first
in
down.
the building. Quiet now, nigga. That means quiet. If y'all gonna be, you think my team lost? Y'all ain't gonna get this work? All y'all getting this work.
Here's Williams.
Ooh, shit.
And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Brandon, sometimes one doesn't throw the football that exists when you're between the 20s. They don't exist when you're this close to the goal.
Y'all all getting this work,
As a
man.
former DB, I liked it closer to the goal. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, 2nd half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, nothing get much better than this for an opportunity.
No excuses. Hands up.
Try to pick it up himself.
Push that, nigga. What's up? You weren't looking. One looking.
The 3-yard
One
touchdown
looking.
pass. And the
One
Bears
looking. I show
have
replay.
back to within a score.
I show replay. Wow.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution.
That's why I say I'm dangerous.
And the coordinator, gotta give him credit.
Just a man trying to play good in the beginning. Don't fumble, none of that shit. I will beat your ass. Let's go.
And this guy hit a nice catch. Just how you dream it up in practice and then execute.
No, I had confidence while I'm down by 21. Confidence. He ain't got confidence no more. He up by 7 points. He ain't got confidence.
Santos
Scary.
to kick this one away.
That made it scary. That made it scary. It's facts. third
That
quarter.
one not returnable, not by a
Now,
long stretch. On the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Here's 2nd and 7. Gino now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Working downfield. He's got Thornton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 36 yards. That one goes for 36 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now a handoff to Genty. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
You're going to make a mistake.
Now contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
You're going to make a mistake. I promise you're going to make a mistake.
Now Gino. That's to the left side, pulled in by Besh. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. First down.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he will maneuver his way down.
We're going to fight, y'all. We're going to fight. Keep it going. We're going to fight.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We make mistakes, too.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Smith. On the RPO.
Good job, y'all. Good job, y'all.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
You got to beat me now. You got to beat me now.
Throwing now is Gino.
That was a pick. That was a pick. That was a pick. Don't worry about that. That was a pick.
A 7-yard touchdown.
That was a pick, man.
And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead.
That was a pick, though. Look at that shit. That's a pick. Look at that shit.
So add
That was a
another
pick.
to the
That was a
touchdown
pick.
column. What a game. That is now 6
That was a pick.
touchdown
Good play.
passes for
Not mad at you.
so far in this
I know I'm going to win
game.
this game. I'm definitely going to win this game.
And the lead is up to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the tackle there, Larry Johnson. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, Williams. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The Bears on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Rome Odunze from 3 yards out. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. The Raiders take over 1st down at their own 28-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. At the 28-yard line. Smith. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
he didn't want to give me that ball back. But I'm going to get that ball back by 4.
Because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And this is that they say
what a comeback, Mack Med. What a comeback, man.
They're going to have to give up the football.
What type of time I'm on?
Here's Monangai. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the
You know the type of time I'm on.
Good yardage there on 1st down.
You know the type of time I'm on.
Get yourself set up to keep making 1st down.
You know the type of time I'm on. Told your ass.
You're starting to milk the clock.
Told your ass, nigga. You up. Told all that shit. Told y'all. When my Bears lose, y'all gonna feel the pain every fucking time. Told y'all niggas. I'm focused. Focused like it's supposed to be camera.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up now.
Told y'all ass.
2nd and 2.
Don't piss me off. Told you I was that much home to win this game.
A handoff, Swift running to the left.
I don't give a fuck.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Well, the black hole
lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence,
Use all that
and that one
timeout.
was realized there. You've got to
Use
find
all
your
that
tight end in
timeout.
that situation.
Here's Swift. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On the ground, it's Mononga. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. He's back to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. What a play, Mack. What a play. Wow. Mack. What a fucking play. Wow.
7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equal here in this one. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Smith's going to throw it. Oh, that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
13X. 13X. 13X.
Smith to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but a big gain, a gain that they needed. The only thing to keep in mind here is with him being tackled in bounds, that clock is moving.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Line.
Here's Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
That's taking a big risk at this late stage. They're not thinking field goal, though. They wanted to leave no doubt on that one. So they took the shot at the end zone, but it winds up incomplete.
Show us up. Hey, is it cover? 390%. Check 59, check 59. Cover, cover. Look. Show us up.
Smith. It's caught inside the 25. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. So that one, his fourth touchdown catch of the game, right behind the all-time record of 5. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now it's Smith. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And now it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the fourth. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
And they're on the 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get it through. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Gets this to Moore. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. No timeouts. 6 seconds to play. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.
I'm looking damn good. That team I got right now, I'm going to put them boys together. Can't go Mack Med. I don't think he stopped breathing. Hey, LP. LP. That's what we fucking do. Simon Spillane. Luke Spillane, die. Spillane been around the world. Years ago. Simon Spillane.
doing it tonight, man, every time.
Good game, bro. I am man. I play my ass off, you know?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I play my ass off. Ain't nothing I can do. Ain't nothing I can do but hold that out. Hey, DB, LP, you saw that game, LP?
You saw it when you left.
All the passes. I know that pissed you off, that last touchdown off the back foot. That was crazy, huh, BBL?
Well, all you passing was off the back foot.
Hey, I was looking like the real Caleb Williams today.
Yeah, you feel no fun. And you know, play the results.
Fuck you. It's my rushing yard. I know I have my rushing yard. I know I have my rushing yard at DBL.
I ain't running ball not as much. I got a little bit there, man.
Oh, we tied 80 yards. I know. Kelly got 72 yards. I have my rushing yards than you.
Yeah, I know. I ain't really run the ball hard. Not how I know.
Yeah, but you got 80 yards though.
You could have got more than that. You should have got more than that.
You want to run it back again? You tired? Kind of tired too.
Huh?
Oh, you want to run